But this one was a romantic relationship that I was in for quite some time. And we were having a lovely night. Everybody was having so much fun. And everybody was laughing. And it was a bunch of my friends. And we got in the car and I was like, wasn't that so lovely? Like, that was such a nice night. I love those people so much and they liked you. And he was like, yeah, people really like you better when you talk less. And he like let that hang in the air. And I was like, and I was so jarred because whatever his interpretation of what had happened was so different than mine that it made me like paranoid. And that was just the beginning of what would end up being like a very long list of experiences that I had with this person that were like that, where it was like we would get in the car at the end of the day and he would give me notes on ways that I had behaved in public. And these were things that were not rare. They were constant. And you might ask yourself, like, how could you not have seen that and broken up with the person? I think when it starts slow and when you're young and when you're insecure, you don't register it as being a them thing. You register it as being a you thing, and then it chips away at your confidence over time until you're like scared to leave the person because you're like, oh wow, you're the only person who's ever going to love me because I'm awful. And I was really in that. And I carried that with me for a long time after that relationship. And certain things happened in other romantic relationships that kind of echoed that. And so I just had this belief, this steadfast belief that I was too much of everything, too sensitive, too loud, too everything, too nice. Like I was too everything, too self-expressed. And it took me up until doing some serious work on myself as an adult, and then like dating my current partner just to be like, oh, that was fully made up. That was fully a narrative that was being pushed onto me by someone who didn't like me.